Now, let's start with a new lesson in chapter 1, lesson 5. We're talking about multiplication pattern. Now, all of you please open your book, page 29. Page 29 to start our new lesson. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to use a basic fact and a pattern to multiply two-digit number. Now we know what are the facts. In this lesson now, we are going to learn how can we multiply this pattern by the basic fact. Now, yesterday we said that if we have like 10 or 100, you can say, when I multiply it now, or when I write it now as an exponent, I have to say it's 10 times 10. So 10 is repeated 2 times, so it will be 10 to the power 2. Yes, Noor, I'm hearing. I can hear. Now, okay. So here now, so 100, as I told you, it is an 10 times 10, or I can write it as 10 to the power 2. This is what we learned in our previous lesson. Now today, we are going to learn what can we do if we have 30 times 200. How can I find the answer? We know how to find 3 times 2. We know how to find 3 times 20. Today now, we are going to learn how can we find 30 times 200? Let's start now. Here now you have a bee. Okay, this is a bumblebee. Sorry. Now this is a queen. Its actual length is about 20 millimeters. But all of us know that we cannot see it. But in order to see it, sometimes they used a microscope. And this microscope, it can give you as much as you want, or can say like maximize its photograph by 10 times, 220 times, 100 times, 300 times, and so on. So this microscope now. So here now, when I can, this microscope can help me to magnify its size by 300 times. So now I can see 300 times its actual size. So what is the size will be? The size or the length of the butterfly, of the bee will be after magnification. It will be 20 times 300. Its actual size is 20, and the microscope can help me to find 300 times its actual size. So what's the actual size will be? You have to multiply 300 times 20. Now, what you have to do here, in order to continue, now they told you now here there is on steps. First you have to say 3 times 2, it's 6. If we have now 30 times 2, it's the same as 3 times 2 times 10. 300 times 2, it's like 3 times 2 times 10 to the power 2. I will explain it here in another way. Like if you have 300 times 2, how you will find the answer? You will say now 300, it's 3 times 100 times 2. And then here now we have 100, it's 10 times 10. So it's going to be written as 10 to the power of 2. Then times 3 times 2. Then now we can move number 3 here. And then number 2 here. So we have now 3 times 2 times 10 to the power of 2. So it's going to be 6 times 10 to the power of 2, or 600. Now, this is a way. Now, I will give you now an easier way in order to multiply 300 times 2. First of all, count how many zeros do you have here? 2 zeros. I will write now the 2 zeros down. Then I will multiply the numbers. 2 times 3, 6. So the answer is 600. Got it now? Yeah. Now let's come back here now. Now, 300 times 2. As I told you, count how many zeros do you have? 2. Is it right? Yes, grade 5. How many zeros do you have? 2 zeros. I will write down 2 zeros. Then I will multiply 2 times 3. 6. It's 600. Now look at the second one. Here now. 3 zeros. Bravo. So you will write now 3 zeros. And then 3 times 2. It will be 6. So the answer is 6,000. So now, as I told you, its size is 20 millimeter and it's magnified by 300 times its actual size. So what the length of the B will be? It will be 20 times 300, which is 6,000 millimeter. Got it now? Okay. Now, and keep your book open on page 29 to solve this one here. Here now, what do we have? We have 50 times 8,000. It's in your book, not copybook. Okay. Here, see here now. How many zero you have? 1 0. So now, let's try. I will focus with me here now. I will clear this one in order to answer it now. Now, here we have 1 0. I will write 1 0. Then I will multiply 5 times 80. 5 times 8, 40. So the answer is 400. Now, look at the second one. How many zeros here in the blue? 2 zeros. I will write now 2 zeros. Then 5 times 8. Bravo. It will be 4,000. Now let's choose now another. Wait. Miss, excuse me. Yeah. Now let's Jilan. Where's Jilan? Yes, Jilan. Here, how many zeros you have? So how many in all? 3. So you have to write 3 zeros. Then 5 times 8. It equals 40. So the answer is 40,000. Thank you. Now, Maryam Khaled. Maryam, can you hear me? Okay, Maryam. Lamia Sultan. Yes, Lamia. Here now. 50 times 8,000. How many zeros do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bravo. So we have now 4 zeros. And then what do you have to do next? You have to multiply 5 times 8, which is yes, Lamia, 5 times 8. $40. 5 times 8 is 40. So then now the answer will be 400,000. Okay. Now, okay, I will come back. What's your name? Sorry, I cannot see. Munada. Okay, Munada. I'm waiting. Yeah, this way. Up where? If I can go back, the answer is not written. Okay, because it's already after I found this, it's already clear. Okay, now let's go here. Now, yes, Hunara. Use mental math or pattern to find the product. 30 times 4,000. Bravo. So first of all, you will write 4 zeros. Bravo. So first of all, she said that she added 4 zeros, then she multiplied, and the answer is 12. Then she count here in each 3 factors, you add a comma. So it will be 120,000. Thank you. Now, number 2. Now I want you now to solve it quickly, okay? Now, Muna. Yes, Muna. 1 times 1. 1. 1 times 10. 10. Now, 1 times 10 to the power 2. What do I mean by 10 to the power of 2? See, 10 to the power of 2, it means 10, a 1 with 2 zeros. Or you can say 100. So 1 times 100, 100. Now, 1 times 10 to the power of 3. 1,000, bravo. Here now we have 10 to the power of 3, which is 1 with 3 zeros. Or you can say 10 times 10 times 10. So now, the answer 1,000. Bravo. Thank you, Mara. Now, with Jan. وديان؟ حورية؟ Yes, وديان. 7 times 8, 56. Now, 7 times 8 times 10. What you have to do here? Here, I asked you now, 7 times 8 is 56. Okay? But now 7 times 8 times 10. He would have how many zeros for 10? 1 0. I'm talking with the I forget, just a minute. Widyan, are you here? Yes, Widyan. Now 7 times 8 is 56. Now 7 times 8 times 10. How many zeros for 10? 1 0. Then you have to multiply 7 times 8. 7 times 8 is? Yes, Widyan. 7 times 8 is what? 56. So here the answer is 560. Now here, 10 to the power of 2. Yalla, 10 to the power of 2. Yes, Huriya, 10 to the power of 2 is what? Huriya, 10 to the power of 2. Lana, 10 to the power of 2. Yes, Lana, 10 to the power of 2. Yes. It means it will be 1 and 2 zeros, which is 100. Then, so 7 times 8 times 100, what the answer will be? Here, how many zeros first you have to write? 2 zeros. Then 7 times 8. 56. Is it right? Yes, Lana. Now look at the fourth one here. 10 to the power of 3. What does it mean? 3 zeros. Bravo. So the answer will be 65,000. No. Sorry? The first. No, before here, it's here. Sorry, it was I. No, sorry, just a second, please. It's here. Now, who wants to help me now? Yes, Hala. Yes, Hala. Yalla, Hala. Yalla, Hala. Okay, 6 times 5. 30. Now focus with me. Now look at Hala. How did she answer? Now, here, ya Hala. 6 times 5 is 30. Now, what is the number that you multiply it by 6 times 5 and you get to 300? 10-ish? 10 to the power of 1. Bravo, thank you. Here now, because 6 times 5, it's already 30. Here, it's already 30. 6 times 5, it's already 30. So now, if I remove now the 0 of the product, which is 30, so how many zeros we have left here? We have only 1 0. So it's going to be 6 times 5 times 10. Now the second one. Continue, please, Hala. Bravo, it gets 10 to the power of 2. Here we added 2 zeros only, so it will be 10 to the power of 2. Thank you. Now, thank you, Hala. Let's go to Dina. Dina. Yes, Dina. Bravo, bravo, Sarah. No, I want Dina now. Dina, yes, Dina. 6 times 5 is 30, and here the answer is 30,000. So how many zeros did you add now? Two or three? How many zeros did you add? Here, how many zeros did you add? It's 30,000. It means it is 30 multiplied by what? By 1,000. Yeah, so it's going to be 10 to the power of 3. Is it clear? Now, yeah, let's go now to the second page here. Yes, Sarah. Yes, Sarah. 9 times 5 is 45. I have 9 times 5 times 10. So here, 10 to the power of 1, it means I have to add only one zero. 10 to the power of 2, I added 2 zeros. And 10 to the power of 3, it means I have to add 3 zeros. Yalla then, 9 times 5, 45. So the answer here is 450. The second one, so it will be 4,500. The third one, $45,000. Now, here, who want to answer? Who didn't answer today? He didn't answer, I said. Matab, where's Matab? Matab Khalid. What's your name in Arabic? Matab? Okay, Matab. Yes, Matab. 3 times 7 is 21. Now, 3 times 7 times 10 to the power of 1. What the answer is that? Sorry? Can you raise your voice? Yes, here. Now, 3 times 7 is 21. Type 3 times 7 times 10. How many zero you have to add? 1 0. Bravo. Then 3 times 7. 21. Bravo. Now, the second one here. We have 3 times 7 times 10 to the power of 2. Yes, yeah, Matab. 10 to the power of 2. It does mean how many zeros I have to add? 2 zeros. Then 3 times 7, 21. So now it's 2,100. Now the last one here, 10 to the power of 3. How many zeros do you have to add? 3 zeros, bravo. And then 3 times 7, 21. So the answer is 21,000. Now, look at me here. I will solve number 7. 5 times 4 is 20. So here, be careful that there's a 0 comes from the product of these two numbers. So here now, what do I mean by? I mean by here, let's highlight this 20. Highlight this 20. Highlight this 20. Now, so that's mean here now, if I remove this 20, this means I add only 1 0. Here now, I add only 1 0. So, just a minute. So here now, I added only 1 0. So it means I have to write here 10. And since I added 1 0, so 10 to the power of 1. Now the second one. Here, how many zeros did I add? Let's count them. I added 2. So now I will write 10 to the power of 2 because I added 2 0. So here the power will be 2. The third one now here. I added 3 0. So it's going to be 10 to the power of 3. Now, number 8. Now, but before solving number 8, I want now to go to list to before that 5, 6, and 7. Did you finish writing them? Now, see, I want you now to go. What's your name? See, miss. Miss, excuse me, please. Okay. Wait a minute, please. Right. Now, let's solve number 9, number 16, number 15, number 14, number 11, and number 12. Okay. Now then, Miss, wait a minute. Wait. So now, the girls who see their names will answer. Yeah, number 9 now with Muna. Where's Muna? Yes, Muna. Here we have 7 times 4 times 10 to the power of 3. So how many zeros you have to add? 3 zeros. Bravo. And then 7 times 4. 28. So here the answer is 28,000. Thank you, Muna. Now number 11 with Maryam. Where's Mariam? Mariam? Okay. Now, yes, Mariam. Here now, 4 times 3 times 10 to the power of 2. Okay? Yellow. Now here, 10 to the power of 2. What does it mean? How many zeros should I add? 3 or 2? Focus. 10 to the power of 2. 2 zeros. Then 4 times 3. It's a 12. 12. So now what's the number will be? Can you read it? Bravo. Now number 12 with Jumana. Where's Jumana? Yes, Jumana. Here, 10 to the power of 3. So how many zeros should you add? Yes, Jumana, faster, please. How many zeros? Three zeros. Bravo. And then 2 times 5. 2 times 5, Jumana. Please raise your voice. 10. So here now I add 1, 2, 3, comma. So what's the answer will be? 10,000. Thank you. Now Ragad. Ragad. Where's Ragad? Okay, Noura. Noura. Lamia. Yes, Lamia. 10 to the power of 3. So how many zeros should you add? 3 zeros. 1, 2, and 3. And then 6 times 5. Okay. Perfect. Bravo. So here now 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 30,000. Now, Hala. Yalla, 10 to the power of 4. How many zeros should you add? Yes, ya Hala. Hala Bashar. Yes. Here, 10 to the power of 4. So how many zeros should you add? Okay, 64. And then how many zeros? 4 zeros. Yeah. Thank you. Now, Haneen. Haneen? Yes, Haneen, the last one. 10 to the power of 4. So how many zeros did you add? Bravo. Bravo. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 560,000. Okay. Now let's go to this one here. Now, okay, I will come back later on. I will solve it to you. Now let's solve number 22. Here, what if you magnified the image of a cluster by 9 times 10 to the power of 3? Here, what do we have? We have a cluster fly. Its length is 9. Okay? And now you magnify it by 9 times 10 to the power of 3. So what's the length will be? Yes, please. 81. And then how many zeros? Bravo. Thank you so much. 81,000. Now look at number 23. If you magnify the image of a fire ant by 4 times 10 to the power of 3. The image of the fire ant, you magnify it by 4 times 10 to the power of 3. Here, this is the ant. Its magnification is 4 times 10 to the power of 3. And its length is 4. I take the 4 from the table. And a tree hopper, its length is 6. And I magnify it by 3 times 10 to the power of 3. Okay? Did you now from before I continue? Did you understand from where I bring these two numbers? Here, the ant. What is the length of the ant? It's 4. Okay? It's magnified by 4 times 3 to the power of 3. So it means you have to multiply 4 by this magnification size, which is 4 times 10 to the power of 3. The second one here, we have a tree hopper. Its length is 6. And now you are magnified it by 3 times 10 to the power of 3. So now look at the first one. Look at the ant. What is the size of the ant here? Who wants to answer? Yes, Yajilan. Okay, yeah. What you have to do here? 4 times 4 times 10 to the power of 3. What the answer will be? Bravo. Thank you. What about the second one now here? $18. Bravo. Now, which insect will appear longer? Which insect would appear longer? Bravo. The second one, which is the tree hopper. This one is for the tree hopper, and the first one is for an ant. Now, how much longer? How can I know how much longer? What can I do? The length of the fire ant is 60,000, and the length of the tree hopper is 18,000. How much the tree hopper is longer than the ant fire? How much longer? What you have to do? Yeah, bravo. You have to subtract them. So you have to subtract the greatest number minus the lowest number. So it will be 2. So it will be, so that means the tree hopper is 2,000 greater than the fire ant. So now, okay, now if you finish, if you understand, you can leave the meeting.